Don't know, love. Welcome back, everyone. So today we're going to make inroads into this rockery, but we need more soil. So behind me, as you can probably see on camera, we have a lot of soil that seems to be banked up towards the wall there. So I'm going to start digging it out from there. Now, if you've been with us any length of time, you know that when I start a digging project, there's usually a surprise or two in store. So when I've dug in the past, I found a metal bed, an old metal bed. In fact, I found two old metal beds, plenty of metal work, just nails and bits of iron work and all that sort of stuff. But occasionally, of course, we come across a gem or two. So nothing will surprise me about this. But it doesn't look as though this is naturally here. It does look as though it's been put here. So is it hiding something? Well, there's only one way to find out. Well, there's a good start. An old bone.
I'm just spreading out this soil as Rolls dumps it on here. There's loads of stones in it. I've got dug up a few bits of hardware and glass. So I'm building it up to the edge of the stone here. And then I've got some little succulents I'm going to put along here. I've just found this plastic soldier in this pile of dirt that Rolls has brought over. I think it's possibly a French soldier, and he's got grenades on his belt and he's got one in his hand because the Germans' grenades were like sticks and these are round.
So we're not doing too bad. As I put a spade load in the wheelbarrow, I'm trying to sort through it. So I'm obviously getting rid of any big stones or little stones. There's the obligatory stones there. And I'm removing anything that looks obviously grass or weed-like. But of course, I'm coming across other things like lots of broken slate, broken pieces of glass, bits of metal here. And my bone collection seems to be getting bigger. Some of them do look as though they've been cut, so I presume, you know, they've been butchered and they've just thrown away the bones for whatever reason. But right now, Susie's just saying to me she's found a bit of chicken wire. So I better go and help her get that out. And in case you're wondering why I haven't taken any more of this laurel down, because the night I removed all these branches here, I ended up with really bad hay fever, and it lasted a couple of days. And I think all this blossom was in flower, so it did for me. So I'm just going to give it another week or two, then get back onto it. This is concrete.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's those tiles.
That's what I said to you.
More tiles.
Yeah. Oh, what that was.
Okay, we're not looking too bad. I've moved these big rocks back on here. And we'll need to get some more soil in. Whether we need to move these around and reconfigure, I don't know, but we'll probably need to get a few more rocks. Susie's a bit fed up with weeding, so she's doing some strimming. You can probably hear her in the background. So all we've got to do is that little corner at the front edge there, and then we've basically weeded it all and given it a good start in life. And Susie found a few plants dotted around that she's put in here for now, but obviously we've got to get some more. So yeah, this is starting to look quite neat and tidy, so it's looking good. However, we're getting a bit messier as we go further along, so I've obviously got to deal with all this. These tiles that we found last year, we just found some more. I've got all these slabs which we know what we're going to do with. Still don't know what I'm going to do with these big cemetery stones. And then I've got these boulders here, and I've got this carved piece. It's carved on both edges here, so it looks like some sort of pillar from the cemetery. So I might, I don't know what I'm going to do with any of these. I might actually dig them out and dig this one up, and just so I know what I've got really, and then we can decide. Because I'm assuming these are all former capping stones, but this obviously isn't. So yeah, I might see if I can move this around now. So I wanted to tip this up so I could have a good look at the face, but when I put that stone down for some leverage, I thought, well, that sounds a bit clunky, so that's quite a straight edge on that piece, and then if you follow it through, there's another straight edge, so okay.
I'd like to see what it's like standing up, actually.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
If we use it.
I don't know. Okay, well, I wasn't planning on this today, but then, like I said earlier, you can should never be surprised when I start digging in this place. So I'm gonna let my curiosity get the better of me, and I'm gonna see what this is. And I've just tipped that over because I don't want it falling over on little doggies. Right, let's see what we've got, shall we? Well, with the best will in the world, that is not coming out of there today. That's huge, and it's much bigger than that one. I've no idea what else is down here, but enough's enough today. So the conversation went something like this. Don't worry, love, it's only a few stones. I'll get them moved. We'll dig out this soil and then we'll rake it over and it'll look lovely. But at least we found a nice bottle, fully intact.
I thought you said you were going to clear up the stones.
Well, I've started the process.
What, digging up more?
Digging up more. We always seem to end up with more.
I'm not having those on my rockery.
I don't know where they're going.
Well, this is looking neater anyway. We've got rid of some of the nice stones on there.
Yeah, there's a few more here, so we'll carry on over there, and
yeah,
I think we'll worry about this another time.
Those stones look older. I think they could be off the capping off the wall.
We think so, yeah. So.
And you do realise Paul and Di are coming in 2 weeks, and we've got to clean up the tower room and get all the stuff out the rose room so they can sleep in there.
I am aware because you keep reminding me. Thank you. Well, on that note, I think we better get on with things.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching, and we'll think about this.
Bye. Bye.
Enchanté.